Sir?
Yan ang akin. Wala nang drama. Yun lang. Oh, dalawa. Okay yan.
Sir Christina from Philippine Star. I'd like to ask, sir, can you please expound your stand regarding Abu Sayyaf, your statement regarding Abu Sayyaf, considering may hostages pa sila?
Abu Sayyaf has no redeeming factor. It does not have an ideology, unlike the communists and maybe the MIMF, that they are fighting, revolting against government, the duly constituted authorities, because they want to change or supplant one that they think would be good for the entire community. Kaya sabi na, ang mga komunista, bulok yan, kaya mga kapitalista, lalo na, well, of course, and I must admit that you are correct, Mr. Communist, yung graft and corruption, talagang it has pulled our country down, not only in terms of prosperity, but yung talagang productivity. Kasi ayaw ng iba, kasi hingi dito, hingi doon. First day pa lang paglagay dyan sa table na yan, umpisa na ang karate. That will not happen during my watch. I will never allow it. Makalusot ka man, pero bigyan talaga kita.
Sir, your standing order to the AFP regarding that.
Standing order is to trabaho nila to protect the integrity of the nation. And of course, to fight the enemies of the state. Who would want to challenge us, to bring us down, to pull us down, the duly constituted authorities. There was an election, every congressman, mayor, councilor, president were elected in a very orderly way. So, by the essence of democracy, ang leader o leaders of the country is chosen by the people. It cannot be an imposed leadership.
So would you encourage po yung mga tao na contractuals to complain?
Yes.
Paano, sir?
Diretso na. I think I'm ready with 888 and 911. Just, kaya sabi ko, my warning is not I'm not trying to scare you. But itong warning ko sa gobyerno, pag sinabi ng gobyerno yan, yan na yan. Huwag mo nang hintayin magkasala ka. Yan na, you just obey para walang gulo. Kaya niyan pagka sinanha kita, huwag ka magpunta sa akin dito at may insulto pa kita. May insulto ako, gagawa ka ng masama, pupunta ka sa akin, insultihin mo ako ng mga tear-jerking stories about wala ng kapital, pakialam ko, sinabi ko sa inyo, sumunod kayo. Now, it would mean a reduction of your corporate profits. Fine. Share it with the people. So, matagal naman itong contractualization. If you think that you lose, then close shop. Sarahan mo at mag-farming ka na lang. I need a lot of farming endeavors back there in Mindanao. Tinutuo rin talaga ninyo hanggang alas 10 tayo. Yan ang believe sa inyo. So we have about 5 more hours to go. Sige, totoo. No, I'm just joking actually. You guys can take your time.
Rose Novenario po from Hataw. Sir, may statement po si Zambales Governor Amor Deloso. Inaakusahan po niya si former Governor Hermenelis Dani na pinayagan daw po yung pagpatag sa 3 bundok sa Zambales para po ipanpambak ng Chinese sa Panatag Shore. Kaya nakapagtayo raw po ng structure.
Hindi lang yan. The other is Gutierrez, yung sa Tubay. Yung papasok ng aeroplano dito na walang bayad-bayad. They are the oligarchs of the modern kind. Yan sila. You sell your country to the dog. Kaya ako galit. One of the reasons why I run is because government itself was not was oppressing the people. Kaya rin ako one of the compelling reasons sila nag-joke sa akin. Kasi yan nga, throwing your country to the dogs. Why would you allow black sand mining? Whatever it's really the purpose to this generation, leave it there. Our children will be better in a position to determine how they would use it in the future.
Sir, pero pa-imbestigahan po.
Yes. And then sabi ko si General Lopez has my full support. So stop this nonsense of discrediting her, because I won't believe you a bit. Yes.
Sir, what are you going to do in the next 10 days? You're going to fix the...
No. I have to fix the Mindanao issue. Tingnan ko yung framework sa set. I have to travel to Cotabato, we to talk again to hurry up. And I will travel to Pulo to talk to Nor. Sabi ko sa mga military, to the police, you might want to consider just for a day, makalabas lang sila.
Sir, kailan po yung follow trip niyo?
Palamin kita. Alam ko gusto ko sumama.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, salamat.
So sir, pwede bang kausapin si Suwari considering na he's a fugitive? So are you going to arrest him?
I'm talking to Season. He's a fugitive. As a matter of fact, he violated, to sumibat. So, hindi na umuwi. Not Miswari also. They're waging rebellions. Okay? It is ideology-driven. So, ang redeeming factor dyan is you rebel because you want a better setup or better life for the people. Kaya nga, ang punishment ng rebellion mababa. Walang death penalty. I think it's prison correctional to prison mayor. So it's about the longest is 12 years. And if you, but all of these guys will have I'll consider an amnesty. Kung magkausap tayo at we can agree to a peaceful coexistence, I will accommodate them.
So no arrest will take place?
No, on that day, wala siguro. I'll just give them a safe conduct pass. Because, pag hindi mo nakausap, how do we fix this thing? You have a better way of doing it? Tell me. Paano ako hindi ko makausap so what good would it do? Sino puntahan ko ng Abusaya?
But sir, won't it be a matter of the judiciary considering that the case is already with the court?
Sabihin mo kay judiciary. Sabi ni Mayor Duterte.
Sir?
So yung case, what will happen in the 10 days that you will be focusing on?
No, I'm just about to a day or two. Kung sabihin ko lang sabihin ko, so once the talk starts, I will give everybody a safe conduct pass. Alam mo, I'd like to make it public, not to flatter Miswari on anybody. You take in custody kay Nor, tapos may nangyari yan dito sa custody ng government, ng sundalo o police, forget about talking about peace in Mindanao. So with the rebels, the other side, you take custody, hulihin mo yan sila Murad, si Jafar, tapos may nangyari while in custody. Bihin ko sa inyo, my advice, sabi ko sa military, pati police, you'll just have to navigate the way as it has been done in a process of negotiation. Everywhere. When you talk to the rebels, you have to give them a safe conduct pass or at least a sense of security to face you and talk about what's bugging the country. Okay?
Sir, kailan yung target date para sa release?
Again, ma'am?
Target date po sa release.
Hindi ko naman.
Yung release date.
Ako party list if I am away. Tapos yan sila.
Sir, target date daw po sa pag-release nila.
Party list. No.
Pwede rin, sir.
Party list, I'm not inclined to recreate them in a new constitution. Target date is, I said, I'm going to Mindanao, maybe day after tomorrow, and start to look into the firming up of the framework. And if I have the time, I'll just fly to Hulo and to Murad again to talk. And I'll just give the firm commitments. Kung sabi ko, pag meron kayo, Adre, that you are really willing to talk with sincerity, then you can begin talking to the government panel. Nandito lang ako. I said I cannot run my own errands. I have to send, somebody has to do it for me. I will the spouses, Johnson. They will be released. Yung ceasefire ng kaibigan ko. I will see if I will also be happy to reinstall the ceasefire. Maybe Christmas time. In the spirit of the season. Naunda na ako, tingnan mo anong nangyari. Ako pa ang namatayan dyan, tapos ako pa ang sinisisi ngayon. Ako naman mag-ambos. Inambos nila yung sundalo ko. Well, I'll see. I'm just joking, but alam mo, nakukonsumin ako sa itong mga to, kaya dinadaan ko na lang sa pabiro-biro kasi mag-heart attack ako. Pag nagka-heart attack ako, pamatay ako, bintangan mo ito mga komunista. Sige, papayagan mo.